People often ask, does prayer really change anything? They say, if Allah already knows everything, why should I pray? But what if I told you that sometimes prayer does not change your situation first? It changes what the situation was meant to do to you. This is not a lecture. This is not a warning. This is a true-to-life miracle-style story about one prayer, one moment of surrender, and a chain of events that no human planning could explain. Adam was the kind of person who trusted logic more than faith. He believed in God, yes, but prayer? That felt symbolic. He was disciplined, hardworking, strategic. He planned his life carefully. Career goals, savings, timelines, backup plans. And for a while it worked, but life has a way of humbling even the most prepared people. Within 1 year, his job became unstable. A close relationship broke down. His mother fell seriously ill. Suddenly, his carefully controlled life began slipping through his fingers. And the most frightening part? No amount of planning could stop it. One night, Adam received a call from the hospital. His mother's condition had worsened. Doctors were uncertain, decisions needed to be made. He stood outside the hospital under cold white lights, watching people walk in and out, feeling completely powerless. For the first time in his life, logic had no answer. That night, something strange happened. The adhan from a nearby masjid echoed faintly, not loud, not dramatic, just present. Adam hadn't prayed properly in years, but something inside him broke. Not fear, not guilt, exhaustion. He walked into the empty prayer hall. Adam did not know what to say, so he did not say anything. He stood, he bowed, he prostrated. And when his forehead touched the ground, something happened that he could not explain. For the first time, he stopped trying to control the outcome. He whispered, Allah, I don't know how to fix this. That was it. No long dua, no perfect words, just surrender. And sometimes that is the most powerful prayer of all. Here is the part people misunderstand about miracles. They expect drama, instant results, obvious signs. But real miracles are subtle. That night, nothing visibly changed. His mother was still sick. The job problem still existed. The pain was still there. But Adam's changed. He prayed again the next day, then again. Not because things improved, but because for the first time prayer felt like relief, not obligation. Within weeks, a doctor noticed something others missed. A delayed treatment suddenly became available. A job loss turned into a better opportunity. Anyone looking from outside would say, coincidence. But Adam knew. Because the real miracle happened before the outcomes. The miracle was, he was no longer alone in his fear. Prayer does not always remove hardship. It removes panic from hardship. Prayer does not promise an easy life. It promises a supported one. When you pray, you are not informing Allah. You are aligning yourself with Him. And when alignment happens, things move in ways you cannot design. Namaz is not about perfection. It is about presence. One sincere prayer can outweigh years of neglect. Adam's life did not become flawless, but it became anchored. He learned something powerful. Success without prayer feels empty. Hardship with prayer feels bearable. Namaz did not make him weak, it made him unshakable. Because 5 times a day he remembered, I am not carrying this alone. There was something else Adam noticed over time. Prayer did not just change events, it changed how he remembered his past. Moments that once felt like failures started making sense. Doors that closed no longer felt cruel but protective. He realized something profound. Allah did not delay answers. Allah was prepared receive them. Adam began observing people around him. Some had money, some had status, some had comfort, but very few had peace. He noticed that the people who prayed, even when life was hard, carried a different weight inside them. Not arrogance, not superiority, stability. Namaz became the quiet line that separated anxiety from trust. One evening, Adam missed a prayer. Not because he was busy, but because he felt lazy. That night, his chest felt heavy again. That's when he understood something important. Prayer wasn't a habit anymore. It was a lifeline. Just like the body reacts to hunger, the soul reacts to distance from Allah. There came a moment when Adam was tested again. A sudden financial strain, unexpected responsibility, old fears returning. But this time, panic did not arrive first. Prayer did. He stood on the prayer mat before the problem even fully formed in his mind. And for the first time, he smiled in sujood, because he knew, whatever comes, the connection cannot be taken away. Adam realized that namaz does not promise a life without storms. It promises a place to stand when the storm arrives. The world teaches us to stand tall before people. Namaz teaches us to bow before Allah. And in that bowing, there is dignity, strength, and freedom. Some miracles shout, some whisper. Namaz is the miracle that happens quietly, consistently, without needing witnesses. It doesn't announce itself. It transforms you from the inside, slowly, gently, completely. There is a reason Allah called us to pray again and again, not because He needs us, but because we need Him. Every sajda is a reminder you are human, and that is okay. People search for motivation, for signs, for reassurance, but reassurance comes 5 times a day for those who answer the call, not in words, but in stillness. And maybe the greatest miracle of namaz is this. Even on days when you feel unworthy, broken, or distant, Allah still allows you to stand before Him. He does not turn you away. He waits. If you are watching this and life feels heavy, overwhelming, or out of control, this is not coincidence. You were meant to hear this. You don't need to fix everything. You don't need perfect faith. Just stand, just bow, just surrender. Because sometimes, the miracle does not begin when Allah changes your life. It begins when you finally turn toward Him. If this story stayed with you, don't scroll away. Start with one prayer, just one. And if you want more real, deep, miracle-based Islamic reflections, subscribe to the channel. Because reminders don't come randomly. They come when the heart is ready.